Hey, what's up? It's Phoenix, and I'm going to present to you an argument. So go ahead and sit back and relax, and let's get this going. So I'm Phoenix, and I am an artist. I am a musician and a writer, chiefly. And over the years, over the past 5 to 6 years, I have enjoyed publishing books through the Amazon platform. And for the past at least decade or so, I've been writing. And at this point, I have written about 70 plus books, and I'm very proud of these, which is why I have also published them and done my best to get them available and out there. So what I'm going to convince you, or try to convince you, is to go ahead and pick up one of my books. I know that my books can be intimidating, they can be difficult, they can be hard to wrap your head around in a way that most people probably think isn't worth their time. And I totally understand that, but I want to try to convince you that these books have value anyway, because I have followed deeply in the tradition of many classical and contemporary writers, and have focused on cultivating a sense of value and meaning by way of art, by way of writing, by way of cultivating things with words. And that's why I published them. And so I want to encourage you to pick up one of my books, and I will show you the evidence of why. So hold on. So basically, these are all of my books that I have published right now, and it's 15 plus in print. And it's all of these books, which you can tell is definitely very intricate and invested. Certainly, you wouldn't necessarily like all of these books, which is why I write in a multitude of genres to try to encourage people to explore something different and try something new. So I have poetry, but if you don't like poetry, you can try some of my short fiction, such as my Kindle singles, which are short stories. If you like longer fiction or something like that, you can pick up The Street Kid, which is a long, complicated autofiction, as well as In the Garden of Evil, which is basically I call it a book written in the epic tradition, such as Tolkien or Stephen King or something like that. And if you don't like any of that, if you're more analytically minded, you could also pick up my philosophy, my tract on metaphysics, and stuff like that. I have a lot that I still plan on publishing and that I want to get out there. And so I want to encourage you to pick up something, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Now, if you are the type of person that doesn't want to spend money, like 15 to 20 bucks even, on printed books, that's totally understandable. And if you're someone that's busy, I totally get that as well. And so that's why I also have come out with my Kindle singles and my more like single type books, which not only are short, such as my short stories, which can be read in a sitting, depending if you get one of my Kindle singles. They're very short, and they're also very inexpensive. And I did that on purpose. So many of my texts that you can find, such as the Kindle singles or even other texts that I've written, are under $3.99. Some are a little bit more, but always under $10. And so they're definitely there. And I would understand if money is an issue, but would encourage something a little bit cheaper and something shorter as well to pique your interest. But if even that is too much of an expectation, which I totally understand, there is also the whole aspect of when I do Kindle giveaways. They're free to download. All you need is the app, the Kindle app, and they're free to download. And I would encourage you to look out for my Kindle giveaways, which I will continue to do. And then you could write a review. And especially if you get one of the shorter ones, you could finish in one sitting and knock out a quick review, and there you go. I understand also that sometimes it's hard to find the time or the interest or things like that to be able to engage with artists, up-and-coming artists, and I totally get that. But I do believe that my works are valuable, and I believe that they can improve your life in at least some way or another, because they deal with themes and things that are well thought out and that I've worked really hard on. At this point, my aesthetic still doesn't match mainstream publishers, which is why I pummel this stuff from my own kind of channel in my own way. But I believe that kind of indie quality gives it a different kind of value, in the sense that what you are going to be reading is something you won't find anywhere. And I've even realized that even among cliques of artists, I don't always fit in. And I think this is a good thing in a way, because it makes me more unique and basically helps me cultivate my own unique voice. So this is my argument to you, and I hope that you will take it seriously. I definitely appreciate the people that engage on my YouTube channel. and that like my philosophy videos and stuff, I'm always trying to produce content there as well. And if you can't, if all worst case scenario, you aren't able to support my writing at all, definitely support my YouTube, which is free, and subscribe and let friends know. And yeah, and word of mouth. So I take pride in what I've done. I work really hard and I continue to work hard. I take it very seriously, and I do identify myself as an artist and a creative type who has much to share. So yeah, if you're wondering where you can find my blog, links to my blog and my books and stuff like that, check out my author page on Amazon at amazon.com/author/Phoenix_rises. Anyway, I hope that you'll check it out. This is Phoenix, and thank you for your time.